Oh, what's up, everybody? That's loud. Grace Ventures here again. Take a little ride, go down to a place I used to always go swimming when I was a kid, swimming and fishing. Should be a pretty good little ride. Continue to test the bike out, make sure it's fixed. Choke on. Fire right up. Ow, my nose itches. I feel like I got hairs on my face. Don't you do it. I'm watching you. Oh, it'd be nice to just get green lights all through here. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Guy said to check the oil every 200 miles. Come on. So I went ahead and reset the trip meter so I can actually do that. Oh yeah, this will be fun. This will be a good ride. 55 on this thing and 55 on my other motorcycle are two very different things. Pretty comfortably cruising 60 miles an hour right now. Even 65 really isn't bad. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun ride. I did this once on my old motorcycle and I just felt like I was all in. Like this road right here, I hated it. It just seemed like you were pushing the bike so hard. Whereas that's not the case with this thing. I was thinking last night about re-gearing this thing, but I don't know if it's necessary. Putting a 16 tooth in the front. I think it's got a 15 now. Cruising 65 now. Really no problem. The road we're headed to used to be all gravel. It's not anymore. I think it's paved all the way down to the low water bridge where we used to go swimming and fishing at. And it still seems to be fixed. That's another reason for this good long ride. I figure the more of that gas with that seafoam I put through that carb, the more it'll clean it out. And I want to build up my trust in the bike, you know. I want to know that I can trust it to take a good long ride on. I got this to be an adventure motorcycle. And you can't really adventure on something if you're not sure it's going to take you where you need to go and back, you know. I wasn't really planning on riding today, and then I looked at the weather for the next few days. It was supposed to be like rain, 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 rain. I'm like, you know what? Let's go. I paused the YouTube video I was watching, put the dog in the kennel, got my shoes and stuff on, and here we are. Fresh battery in the GoPro, deleted last night's fail of a fishing video that I tried to make. Although there were some good sunrise shots I kind of wish I would have kept, but oh well. If you're still watching this video, I think it's about time you hit that like button, maybe subscribe to my channel, you know what I'm saying? It helps me out. I think I'm at like 78, 79 subscribers at the time of filming. I'm hoping to get to 100 in the next week or so. I'm trying to keep the videos coming 2-3 times a week. I ask myself sometimes, you know, is this worth the time? And it is. You know, it might take a little longer than I want it to get to where I want to get, but it's definitely worth the time. The tires on this bike are barely road legal, just barely. It's like they somehow just happen to get a DOT rating on them, which is funny because I ride almost all on the road, so we'll probably swap these out eventually. Boy, it's hotter down here than it was back towards home, I'll tell you that much for sure. Like there's going to be a lot of that going on this road. Just gravel on the road. Tires are screaming at me. Go a little faster, they're not so loud. But boy, when you're just cruising like I was back there, they're loud. They're loud now. I don't know who I'm kidding with. If you go faster, they're not as bad. definitely don't have the confidence I had on my other bike that I had on this one, or on this bike that I had on my other bike. But I've ridden like 3,000 miles on that bike. There's just like gravel and junk all over the road, man. It honestly seems like this bike's so quick that you're better off not opening it up at all on a road like this. At least for me. I bet there's a bunch of people swimming here. Nobody. I should have brought a fishing pole. Man, look at all the bluegill. Bluegill everywhere. Oh, I need to come back here and do some fishing. I see one little bass over there. There's a couple little bass. This was where I caught my first smallmouth as a kid. Are those are suckers over there. I do believe there was a nice bass just took off. Yeah, there's one nice bass swimming around in there for sure. Oh, there was two nice ones. Oh, we need to come do some fishing here. Alright, we're going to pull the jacket off for a minute here. We'll lay it this way. Hopefully nothing could just keep everything away from the engine. I can leave my helmet on. We can go explore a little bit. Boy, right back up in there. You know there's fish laying over there. You know it. I see one. I see a couple bass right now. At least one or two. So this changes all the time, really. Every time I come back, it seems a little different. You know, it floods and it just changes the way the water flows. There's another bass. There's smallmouth in here too. I don't see as many of them anymore, it seems like, but they're in here. Little hole right there. There's probably fish laid up. When I was a kid, it was a lot deeper there at the bridge, and it was a really good swimming hole. But I guess just over time, with flooding, it washed so much sediment down that it fills in the bridge. It filled in the hole there by the bridge now. There's really not much of a swimming hole there anymore. See if we can find a good skipper. Ooh, crud, that didn't take long. Look at that one. Let's see. We got two sides. I wonder which way. I think I'm going to take it this way. I'm usually pretty decent at this. I usually get a lot of little skips. We'll see what happens here. Been a minute. Oh, one big one. Garbage. Oh, what's this? That won't work. Come on, skip a stone. Skip a stone? I need a skipper. Give me a good skipper. There's frog. Frog. Ooh. Got an eye. Gotta have the eye. I mean, how's that for a skipper? If I flub this up, check that sucker out. That's just because I'm garbage, basically. So let's see. Maybe a little less umph. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh yeah, I want to come back here and do some fishing. You know, there's just bass all over there. Caught my first smallmouth right here. It's probably like 3 pounds right out of this hole. More up this way in the deep spot. Right here used to be a really good swimming hole. I mean, all the way up over your head. It was deep. But it's just been filled in now. Rocks. Somebody needs to come through with a backhoe and give it a scoop or two. We're going to see if we can roll it to that little spot. Photo up. I'm gonna come back here with the truck and some fishing poles real soon. Bring wifey, she'll have a good time. First time I came here with her, I wanted to teach her how to fish. But I forgot to teach her about getting your fishing license before we came out here, so guess who got a ticket that day? Me. Let's go home. Be funny, just put my foot off the other side of the bridge. Just fall. I mean, it wouldn't be funny. That really sucked for me, but let's go. Wow, we're gonna leave the helmet up. It's only 20 miles down here, but it seems further. I guess it's just so curvy. It's weird, last time on my motorcycle, the first motorcycle, the old XL, I looked forward to this part of the ride. Now I'm actually looking forward to the highway part of the ride where it was like 55. That dude was completely in my lane on that road. That's kind of surprising. The wind is just rocking me right now. So it'll do about 90. It'd probably do more, honestly. That's what I was done. Definitely a lot faster than my other motorcycle. If you're still watching, why haven't you hit that like button yet and subscribed? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that before the video's over. It's Grace Ventures. I'm out. By the way, I like turtles.